Every day, all day.
This is how we roll.
This is 97.9, the BOX.
It's you.
It's me.
That's crazy.
Oh. I'm on the morning show now.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be you. That's
How you doing?
No, I'm good. I'm chilling. How are you?
Hey, the album. Happy anniversary, first off.
Happy anniversary to you too. Thank you for 5 years of support.
You know what's crazy? You are the only plaque I have. Like, I've been in radio almost 15 years now. Your plaque is the only plaque I have. It's in my room too.
Wow.
From Trapsoul.
Well, I'm glad you got that, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, so listen, man, I remember going to Lousiville Palace in about 2016, the city. And I remember that day. I remember that day because I was living in Indianapolis and I drove down to Lousiville for that great show. But you know, 4 years later, a day after you get the key to the city, you know, something big happened in the city where Breonna Taylor was murdered. I mean, one of the saddest things we've seen ever. And I saw where you put billboards up everywhere in Louisville to honor her on a day that you're supposed to be celebrating your anniversary album, man. That was so big of you.
Yeah, it just felt selfish if I, did anything else, Get on Twitter and see Burn Louisville trending. It's just like, wow, like my city is going through it. And I already knew what was going on. And, I've been to the protests. I went to the protests, me, D'Angelo, Jack Harlow, Devontae Parker, a couple other guys, really important from Louisville. And just to see the love and support that Breonna Taylor has been, it's just incredible to see. But those billboards felt like a dope way to honor her for sure.
Your screen keeps stopping.
Does it?
Yeah.
Our internet in this house is trash. We're like in the top of the hills. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's like every time you talk, it's like stopping and freezing.
I'm sorry. What about
now?
No,
it's okay. It's okay. So during quarantine time, did you get your diploma this year? Did I see that?
Yeah, I did.
You went back to school?
Yeah, I did. It was online, but I needed that. I really want to go to college to study game programming and game design, and in order to do that, I needed my diploma. So I was like, let me go ahead and get this back. I feel like a lot of people just during this COVID-19, during all of this, I feel like a lot of people, damn, what else can I do other than what I'm doing now? And I'd already been not feeling music for a long time, and I was just like, man, I don't really want to do the music thing no more. I would rather just be I'd rather just be a songwriter or something and just get my catalog away. That's what I planned on doing. But after my grandma passed, I started to feel a different way. I started to feel a different way about music. Got in the studio and started having a lot of fun. Now I'm having so much fun that I'm releasing a lot more content and songs this year for the world to hear.
And of course, you gave it to deluxe to Trapsoul last week. I was wondering because Self-Righteous is my song. I used to have to go on SoundCloud and listen to Self-Righteous like all the time. Why was the curse words bleeped out on the unedited version though?
Okay, so I thought you were gonna say something about the sample because the sample was incorrect. But the cuss words, I guess for me, I personally was requested for them to take it out, and everybody was like, "Nah, bro, keep them in." But I don't know, man. I was just like, "Yo, why am I cussing this much on this song?" I don't know. I just wish I didn't cuss as much,
I definitely felt it in a different way with the cuss words. I ain't gonna lie. It was the curse words. But that's one of my favorite songs right there, man. I want to get into anniversary, and everybody's talking about the song you did with Drake, Outta Time. This morning, I'm like, we gotta run out on the morning show. I mean, and I heard it late last night. Then when I heard it on the big speakers in the studio, I was like, oh my gosh, this is those. Is that gonna be your first single? Because I know you dropped 2 songs the other day first.
I mean, to be honest, I've never really controlled what single is what. It's just whatever the fans gravitate to the most. If that's what they feel the most, let's rock with it, And then Drake on it too, one of the biggest artists in the world, the biggest artist in the world. So, it sounds like a great single idea to me, single choice to me.
I saw where you had tweeted out that he was like one of the people that believed in you early on. I mean, I know it had to be such a surreal moment for you. Now you guys have a record together,
Yeah, man. So I was like, man, I'll never forget this day, and I'm about to go get my OVO Al tattoo probably in the next couple of days, just because for real, there's a lot of people, and not just with Drake, but the dream, and there's some people that are really, what they have, their offerings to music is like, is the reason why I'm here, you know? So I kind of want to do that on my arm that I'm writing. But anyways, yeah, it's surreal. Drake has been supporting since day one. I never forget the day he DM'd me on Twitter, man. I was broke as hell on the couch. Woke up one morning, I had a dream about it. And I told him this story. He probably don't believe me. I told him this story, and I'll just tell you this story, because I don't even think I even said it on the interview, but I had a dream, a weird dream that I was at UK campus, and you've been to UK campus before.
Yeah.
I was on UK campus, and there was a team of basketball players. You know, Drake loves UK basketball.
Loves UK basketball. That's why I'm kind of like, were you ever like a Louisville fan living in Louisville? Because you know that's rivalry right there.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't really watch. Well, maybe you don't know, but I don't really watch sports like that. So, but I've always supported both. I just like winners. You know what I mean? I support whoever's winning. You know what I mean? And if they lose, you know, whatever. But anyways, my dream. So I was in my dream. You know, there was a basketball team huddled up. And I just saw them with a phone. It was like, yo, Drake's here, bro. We about to play him your new song. Don't, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. I was like, for real? It was like, yeah. And then it was like, all right. Then next thing you know, I saw Drake walk in, and they were all huddled up. And this is my dream, by the way. They're all huddled up listening to Don't. And he was like, it's cool. It's all right. It's straight. And then I swear to God, I can't make this up. When I woke up that morning, I had a follow-up from Drake on Twitter. It said, Drake followed you. I was like, what? And then I followed him back, and then he DM'd me and said, man, I've been listening to Don't for months. Like, what? I don't know. It's talking about that to me. It's so eerie. So eerie. I don't know. But yeah, so he's been supporting since way back when I was, you know, nothing.
So you manifested that. Look, I be telling people, man, things really come to you in dreams a lot of times.
Oh, you gotta pay attention. You gotta listen to your dreams and pay attention, because you just never know what happened. Like, man, you just never know.
Was there? I know you're more of an introvert and you're to yourself, and I think during this quarantine time, a lot of people had to actually sit at home and like really learn themselves, because you know people are always on the go. Was there anything that you learned about yourself? I can't say because you were forced to stay home. You kind of just like to chill anyway, right?
Yeah, I do. But what did I learn? I did learn a couple things about myself. This man, I don't know. I feel like I more so have been just. I don't know. I just feel like a completely different person than what I was. And I think it has a lot to do with my grandma passing, but also has a lot, you know, the quarantine had me really thinking, you know what I mean? Like, dang, I can't go on tour. But at the same time, I was looking at it like a blessing from God, you know what I mean? Because every time I make an album, I had to go on tour right away, or I had to go to rehearsal right away. You know what I mean? Which left little time for like recording or making any types of songs. And I know that's probably no excuse, but you know, there's other artists who go to the studio all day or take it everywhere they go. But for me, you know, I was still adjusting to the music industry, and you know, I just wanted to put on a decent show. You said you came to the Palace and you said the show was amazing. In my head, the show was terrible. I mean, well, it wasn't terrible, but you know, there was a lot of things that I'm just like, dang, I wish I could have.
But we didn't see it, you know.
I know, but that's just me being hard on myself. And like I said, that'll happen again. You know, I mean, I was real hard on myself. So I'm just, it's like a complete 180. Like I'm just different from who I was, you know, and I'm so blessed. And I think, you know, the angels above for that.
I mean, are we going to see a lot more of you though? Because I know we love Bryson because Bryson is mysterious. You know, a lot of artists, they maintain their relevancy by, you know, always being in our face a lot, but you've always kind of been mysterious. And I think that we love you. We do love you for that. Aside from your music, you know, do you feel like there's a need for you to kind of be out there a little more and be a little more vocal?
Well, with my goals that I want to reach in the next, I don't know, 3-4 years, which is I want to be a pop star. I would like to be a pop star at least one time. I want to be able to say that I was a pop star, that at least a pop album and whatever, collaborate with some pop artists. So I feel like with that, you know, comes a lot of magazine shoots, a lot of video interviews, a lot of performances, a lot of stuff that, you know, Bryson from 5 years ago would have been very uncomfortable with. Now I'm still a little bit uncomfortable, but you know, I'm just trying to adjust more. You know, 5 years have gone by, so I'm just trying to be like, all right, you know, let me just, you know, step into this Bryson Tiller, because you know, people used to come to my shows and be like, oh, and that's Bryson Tiller. I can't believe I just wanted to see myself as what other people saw me as. You know what I mean? I never saw whatever people saw in me. I never saw it. So but I'm way past that now. You know what I'm saying? So, but there's a lot of things I'm gonna have to adjust to, and I know that I'm gonna have to adjust to if I want to be a pop star. So
You seem to, have it all, family, I'm sure you had another baby. Congratulations, the music. What makes you happy? What makes you truly happy, Bryson?
What makes me truly happy? I love gaming so much. I love playing video games. I love to be able to escape into a world that's not even real. Because this world is crazy, and I love to just be able to just get into this alternate reality and just have fun. I get lost in video games, so that makes me really happy. Whenever I can play games for like 24 hours straight, literally Red Bulls, just having fun, eating snacks, chopping it up with the boys online, and we just playing, and just it's always one more game. Like that is where I'm truly happy. Like I feel amazing, and that's why I went back to school, because I was like, yo, this is my true passion before music. I want to pursue this. I'm mad that I didn't take advantage of, I didn't try it when I very first started. I'm about to be 30 in 2 years. I was like, man, I've been talking about this game for about 4 years, and I was like, yo, when am I ever gonna make my game? I'm about to be 30. Like I gotta get to work. So that was the reason,
So you actually want to make a game yourself? Because I know you said you were going to go back to school because you want to get.
I want to start my own company, my own.
Wow.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
awesome. That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations on everything. I know I don't have that much time, but I'm super proud of you because I just remember seeing you a lot around in somebody's studio in Louisville and stuff like that. So I'm super happy for you and proud of you, bro.
Thank you. It means the world. Appreciate you.
Take care, okay?
All right. Peace.
All right.